Today's video is how to set up Safe Select on your NX transmitter. So let's get started. First thing we need to do is make sure that all of our rates are on high rates, which is 100%. Let's go ahead and toggle our switches.
High rate.
Second thing you need to do is the bind process for Safe Select. The way you do the bind process for Safe Select on a Spektrum safe receiver is you're going to install the bind plug in the receiver, power the receiver up, then remove the bind plug, and then you will bind the transmitter with the receiver. That's how you put it in safe mode. Normally you would leave the bind plug in and just go ahead and bind it to the transmitter, and that would put you in normal mode or non-safe mode. So once we've got that completed, I'll power down the system, I'll power down the plane, and then I'll remove the bind plug and I'll power down the transmitter. Then I'll power the transmitter back up. The next step is what you need to do on most of the planes that's commonly overlooked. You need to assign the switch in the channel assign menu. So here's how we do that. Push the enter button, go down to system setup, channel assign. Now we're at the channel assign menu, and the first screen we have is channel input config. If you have an airplane that has retractable gears and flaps, you will need to go into channel 7 and change that to the switch that you want. So I'm going to put it on the G switch up top. So I will go down to auxiliary 2, push enter, toggle the G switch. Now we've got that set up on auxiliary 2. If we were just going to do A on the gear up here, which is a common switch that's set up on Safe Select, then we wouldn't have had to do that step. However, we're going to put this one on G because we're using a more advanced plane that has retracts and flaps. So G is assigned to auxiliary 2. That's the only thing you need to do. Then you back out of this menu, go back to your main screen. Now that we've assigned the switch we want to use for safe mode, we need to essentially activate that switch. So what you will do is power up the radio, power up the receiver and the airplane, and you're going to hold the sticks down and in and toggle the switch you want to use 5 times. Now, pulling it forward and pulling it back, that's 1 time. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So remember, up and back down, that's 1 toggle. Once you've toggled it 5 times while holding the sticks down and in, the airplane will wag. Keep holding it until you hear it kind of, you'll hear it, the servos kind of bind up, and then they'll kind of relax. That's when you can let go of the sticks and the process is completed. You need to have your throttle over 25% and back down for this to activate as well. So the way you can check it is go over 25%. If it's an airplane with a prop, before you do this, make sure you remove the prop. Go above 25%, go back down, toggle your switch so that it's in the position for safe mode to be on. Take your airplane and lean it to the left. Your left aileron should go down and your right aileron should go up, because what it's trying to do is correct the plane to level flight. So if you go to the right aileron should go down and the left one should go up. It's trying to correct it from rolling right to the left and be in level flight. When you turn safe off and do that same thing, you'll see that the control surfaces won't correct. So that's how you set up Safe Select on an NX transmitter. Now we've completed the start to finish process for assigning Safe Select to a assignable switch. If you learned something today or found this video informative, go ahead and push the like button. If you want to see future videos on the